tonight. Somewhere after midnight, the floorboards remember every footstep, and the walls remember every whisper. I remember too. The forest held its breath beneath a moon like a tired coin. Leaves turned their faces to the faint light, and even the insects clicked more quietly as where I met it asked for silence. He wasn't roaring, he didn't need to. Power, when it is real, doesn't explain itself. He lay in a bowl of shadow, eyes half closed, the way old kings rest. When the kingdom has learned their name, around him arranged itself carefully, like glassware on a ship. Then a small thing entered the page, a mouse hardly more than a heartbeat with fur. She moved like a question that refused to leave, threading the high grass, stitching the dark to the darker. Hunger is small, she thought, but it keeps its promises. She climbed where crumbs of sun had fallen and cooled, ran across the lion's paw the way a child might run a hand along a father's old coat, curious, unafraid, not knowing the stories woven into the cloth. The paw twitched the world change key. In one unhurried motion, because power has no hurry, the lion closed his hand around the little life. The forest inhaled somewhere, a branch forgot which way to point. Small, the lion said without moving his mouth, for sometimes thought is louder than thunder. Small and bold and foolish, the mouse trembled but found her voice. My lord, I meant no harm. If you let me go, I will repay you. Repay, such a thin word to offer a mountain. The lion almost smiled the way old statues do when the light moves. Debt and favor are currencies of large men. What could a grain of dusk return to the night? But mercy, like rain, does not ask the field its size. He opened his hand, the small heartbeat ran free, fell back into the weave of grass and did not look behind her. For gratitude sometimes runs faster than fear. Days passed, the kind that imitate each other. The forest rehearsed its lines and spoke them well. Men came out, They brought rope and iron and the idea that everything belongs to someone if you can write it down. They set a net like a quiet pinion across a path, lion used when the air tasted like rain. He walked into it without ceremony. Dignity is not armor, it is posture. The chords sang their thin, triumphant song. The ground listened ashamed. He struggled, and the forest shook its head. The moon climbed one step on the stair of clouds. Far away, a small memory felt the string of the world pull tight. The mouse stopped as if the night had spoken her name. She followed the sound that wasn't a sound, the way a compass follows sorrow there. A crown fallen into knitting, a king strangled by a lesson he did not choose. She did what teeth are for. Rope is only patience braided, she unbraided it. Knot by knot, thread by thread, the way grief is undone by mornings you survive. The chords forgot their conspiracy. The net remembered it had always been many small strings. The lion stood, the forest exhaled. They looked at each other the way old enemies sometimes look when the war retires. No ceremony, no trumpets, only the honest arithmetic of the world. I once held you, you now free me. And what did it mean? Only this: size is a costume, strength is a season, kindness when spent returns with interest. Tonight the floorboards remember and the walls remember, I remember too. If you carry power, open your hand. If you carry smallness, sharpen your mercy. Either way, leave the forest better than you found it.